Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Plane 11. We're in Bogota and we're flying to Cartagena. Very short flight, 1 hour it should take exactly, according to the McDo. 1 hour on the dot, 397 nautical miles to Cartagena. It is the middle of the night, so we're gonna get underway very quickly here today. You fuckers can go away, and then we will bring this guy over here.
Ground to copy. Please, show me where you want to go.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Ground to copy. Tau is driving up.
I need to get the METAR for SKBO. It is a matter of great importance. Willendira Singhe is here. He's flying his Harrier. Where are you flying it to?
DCS.
I see. Close all of our doors here. We're expected to depart runway 31 right, which is over here.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Muchas gracias, señor. Come on, give me the METAR. I asked for it like 7 minutes ago. This stupid thing won't give me anything. Fucker. I need to know the QNH here in Bogota. I could get it for Cartagena. It's 1009.9. What? It's 2982. But I can't get it for Bogota. Can't find it anywhere.
Tau connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake.
Come on, this fucking METAR bot is giving me shit like this today, in the middle of the night. Of course it is.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Serial number 2. Come on now. There it is. Altimeter 3003. No, it's 3032. God damn. Engine number 2 starting up. Damn it, Dylan. Uh, 250 at 4, so that would be 31 right for departure today. Fortunately, Lardo already went to sleep. Lardo's usually awake for these late night streams, though. I don't know why he went to sleep so early today. Well, I say early, it was 12:30, but that's early for us. Okay, let's go ahead and do the flight controls. Left, right, up, down, down. Damn it, Sammy. Alright, rudders are working as well. Alright, excellent. APU bleed can come off.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake. Alright. I set the damn parking brake.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
we're gonna need, I don't know. Powerful takeoff here today. It's a big plane, it's an A321 underpowered aircraft. And it is a 9,000 foot high airport. This is where we're taxiing 231 right. I'm gonna make sure to take 2 rights over here. Terrain on, taxi light on. Damn it, Dylan. Hi, Caleb. What are you doing up? Actually, no, for you it's only 11. That's fine.
Has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
For me, it's 1 in the morning, and I'm already about to fall asleep before we even get airborne, before we even take off. 1 hour to Cartagena, luckily, only. Or any more than, well, I mean, it was one of 3 flights. It was either Cartagena, Medellin, or Cali. Should have flown to Medellin, probably, but we're flying the Cartagena. It's only 10:15. Yeah, exactly. It's only 11 for you. It's not even 11 for you, so I retract my statement. No, I'm not going to sleep. I'm flying to Cartagena. Damn it, Caleb. And I don't know what these taxi lines are either. They're ridiculous all over the place. Differential braking's not working at all. This ToLiss is damn jittery on the nose wheel. Caleb, how are you doing recently? Been busy? Probably. How's your woman doing?
What kind of question was that?
A very personal question. Is Sampat on Colombo right now?
Think so.
Of course he would be.
Bastard is annoying.
Bastard is annoying. Of course he is. Well, we'll take Alpha down to 3-1, right? And then we'll go ahead and depart. You gotta answer the question, Caleb. You can't just leave it like that. Get a bit more thrust. You've been pretty good, not too busy, how are you? Well, I've had the week off, so I've been very good. Tired right now, obviously, but other than that, very good. Very good. So we got the frames up because we gave up with the 48 gigs. We're doing 32 now. It was too damn complicated to get 48 to run faster than it would to get 32 to run anyway, so. Caleb, you never invited me for Thanksgiving. You never sent me an invitation. And also there's this pandemic thing going around. I don't think it would have been very easy to convince the people at the California state border that they're visiting a friend that I've never visited before for Thanksgiving. I'll take you up on that offer though anytime. Flight attendants, please sit down for takeoff. Good. It's very good. Very good indeed. Damn it. That's what happens when you read the chat. You go veering off to the right, and then you almost in the grass because, you know, you're not paying attention. But it is what it is.
Hmm.
They really did make the ToLiss much quieter. At least it isn't blowing my eardrums out like the flight factors do. The 7.5 and the 7.6. Them two as a tandem, they will blow your eardrums out every time. Dylan, do you have the 7.5 or the 7.6?
Wait, what?
Do you have the 7.5 or the 7.6?
Yeah,
Which one? Or both?
both.
You get them through a sort of secondary source, if you know
Yes.
what I mean? For cheap?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
that's the only way to get me here.
That's the only way you get your planes, Dylan. Damn it, Dylan.
Otherwise, I
Bogota,
had to
Avianca
tell my
9548, departing runway 31 right.
1 right.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
Otherwise, I had to tell my kidneys.
You know what? It's Black Friday. The sale probably already started because
3
it's technically already Friday.
right.
Alright. Advanced throttles up to 40%. There you go. There's flex power. Whoa, this thing is being twitchy as fuck today. 100 knots. There's V1 and there's rotation. Positive rate and gear up. Used up most of the runway here, not surprising. You're stupid. 2 days ago you bought the Flight Factor A320 for $90, now it just costs $70. Damn it. Of course you did. That's okay though, we all have our moments. Lever to climb. Just be way more to the right. I can disarm the ground spoilers. We can also bring that to normal. What's the temperature? 13. I'll turn on the anti-ice. Also turn on the autopilot because I'm not flying manually. They're way past the time of day where I should be flying manually. 10,000 feet. Dylan, have you ever reached 10,000 that quickly after takeoff? Okay, we can retract. I'm already at 10,000.
Yeah.
Damn it, Dylan.
In
Massive.
761 you can do that.
Yeah, but I took off from
I think it's
9,000.
possible.
You see what the joke is? I took off from 9,000 feet,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm already at 10,000. It's very funny. Okay. We don't need the turn-offs or the...
You can do the same thing in Mexico.
Yeah, you can. Yep, exactly. That's another place we can do it. Right turn. We are not climbing very fast, but that is to be expected. I should get the Flight Factor A320. Dylan, do you have it?
Right, which one?
The A320, the Flight Factor?
No.
I figured out my frame situation. Now my frame situation is a lot better, and it could be even better if I get a new CPU, so I might as well maybe get the 320. But I don't know if I should get the 320 or the 350. Which one would be better? What do you think, Dylan?
Mm-hmm.
The Flight Factor A320 or the Flight Factor A350?
But like 850 you can do some good because Why do you need the A320? Because you already had 21 and 19.
I can fly Indigo, Go Air, Air Asia.
But you can still do the from the A321.
Well, yeah, but they don't have the Neo. I'm a very stubborn person, if you haven't noticed. Dylan. It's like next gen. Everything has to be right. But the thing is, I don't take the Neo mod because it's only a visual mod. Well, actually, to be fair though, I do use visual engine changes, but that's only because an engine change from a Pratt & Whitney to a General Electric engine, for example, it's so minor. It's only because I mean, there's obviously a performance difference. I'm not denying that, but the performance difference is so minor. It's mostly a visual difference. Anyway, so we've only climbed to about 4,000 feet, but that's because we're an A321. We just took off out of a 9,000 foot airport. We're gonna climb pretty slowly, especially when we get our speed first before our altitude, because I plan on getting to Medellin, or not to Medellin, to Cartagena by 2 a.m. for me. Cartagena. I keep saying we're flying to Medellin. Probably because I should have flown to Medellin. Shorter flight. Then I would be asleep by 1:30 instead of 2 a.m. Been asleep by 2 instead of 2:30. Because I have to run replays, I have to go brush my teeth, I have to do a bunch of stuff. So Vision, are you getting any planes for Black Friday? No, Vision, we're not there yet. We're almost there. What planes do you have? 1-7. We're not leveling off at 1-7. Why the hell is there an altitude restriction? If anything, we should climb. Okay, fine. I'll level off at 1-7. I'll turn off the landing lights and the wing lights. We don't need those on anymore. Yeah, ice is not detected. I do imagine. Too broke. Damn it, Vision, you and your brokeness. Oh, you gotta also realize that the thing is 3032, the altimeter. So we're actually, I don't know. Whatever. I'm too tired to even think. So the visibility in Cartagena was ass when I checked it a couple minutes ago. Well, a few minutes ago before departure. The dispatcher sent me a telegram because we're in 1914. He sent me a wireless telegram telling me that the weather in Cartagena is atrocious, and there's only an RNAV approach. There's no ILS approach, but whatever. We'll do with what we'll make it work. 737, A319, A320, A321, 767, Challenger 300, and Cessna 152. I see. I'm surprised you have the A320. I didn't think you would. Yeah, that's not bad actually. That's most of the planes that you need. Vision, you have the M Sparks, don't you? And the E145. Vision, get the M Sparks. It's a very good plane. It's free. I'll send you a link to their Discord. How the hell do I invite people to a Discord server? Okay. Where the hell are you in my... You are here. Okay, there you go. You've been invited on Discord. I don't know where the hell their link is to download it. But you should be able to find it from their Discord. And you can talk to Lardo. He'll fix you up with that for sure. The only Boeing you like is the 767. You'll check it in the morning. Fair enough. I prefer the 75 over the 76 to be honest, but the 76 is nice. We'll turn off the fasten seatbelt sign now. Well, it's only a short flight. We might as well turn it off pretty early. I like the 737s. I don't know which ones I like more. Oh hell no, the 757 is not ugly. The 757 is a beautiful plane. Especially the 300. No, but the 300 isn't that good. But the 200, I like the look of it. So, the 757 is my favorite plane. Followed by the 737. No, I'm right, Vision. Oh, there's two opinions in this row. There's mine and then there's the wrong one. 200's off. Okay, the 300 does look ridiculous. But the 200 looks pretty damn good. I will give you the 300 looks ridiculous. You know what's the best looking plane ever? Seriously though? Dylan?
Yeah.
Best looking commercial plane ever? What do you think? You have no idea? No, the A321 is much worse. The 75 is much better than the A321. I still don't know how carriers are replacing their 75s with A321s. I don't think it works. You just can't get more versatile than a 75. And you know what my proof is? I'll give you my proof if you want it. A340 is the ugliest. No, there's uglier. Have you seen the Shorts 360, for example? That thing is the ugliest plane I've ever seen. But the most beautiful is the Concorde by far. Most beautiful plane. Tegucigalpa. You cannot get an A321 to Tegucigalpa. You should not even try. There's no point. But you can get a 7.5 in Tegucigalpa. Gibraltar, I think, used to get A321s. They definitely used to get 7.5s. The performance of the 757 is incredible. Because it can fly very slowly as well for such a big plane. Because I've had landing speeds of like 129 knots in a 757-200 NX plane, and the flight factor. Prettiest plane still flying is the 737-800. Prettiest plane still flying is the I don't know, McDonnell Douglas MD-11. Let's go with that. Bit of an out there answer. Inside and outside, prettiest plane flying today is the MD-11. The 737-800 is not bad. Not bad at all. MD-11 is ugly. MD-11 is not ugly. MD-11 is absolutely not ugly. MD-11 also has the best cockpit of any plane. Dylan, don't you love the MD-11?
I do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for.
777 is pretty nice. Don't you think it has a nice, a great cockpit, the MD-11? The glass cockpit?
Yeah.
The 788 is ugly, says Vision. I wouldn't call it ugly. It's definitely not pretty, but I wouldn't call it ugly. It's sort of meh, but on the lower side of meh. Deformed. Okay, deformed maybe. Out of shape is another way I'd put it. It's very fat. It's like the 767-200, but the 767-200 looks cute, unlike the 788. Kind of like the 736 and the A318 as well. They look cute because they're so fucking short. The thing with the 787 series is the longer they are, the better they look. Because the 8 looks ugly, the 9 looks alright, and the 10 looks pretty decent actually. Short and stubby. Kind of like Avioman. Short and stubby. Damn it, Avioman. Where is he? He's probably asleep. I wouldn't blame him. I'd be asleep too. When was the last time he streamed? Probably like a year ago. Kinda close enough. There's not gonna be mountain at 29,000 feet anymore. Because there's no mountain. You like CRJs too. The 700, the 900, and the 1000 look fine, but the 200 and the 100 look... They're just too short. 900 should be... Okay, good. The CRJ is another one where the longer it is, the better it looks. The 1000 looks the best to me. Then again, Vision, you've probably never seen a CRJ 1000. Yep. Damn it, Vision. Sausage and sage. Damn it, Charlie over there with him and his Thanksgiving meal. He giving thanks over there. He lives close to you, Caleb. You gotta invite him to your Thanksgiving instead of me. And it's a hell of a lot more complicated for me to show up. How was how was he Thanksgiving? Do you mean?
Well, next time invite me.
To what?
Thanks, you. I will have you.
How was my Thanksgiving? It was great. I ate food and then I stopped eating food because I finished my food. Alright, we're almost at our cruising altitude of 34,000 feet. It's windy as fuck right now, is it? What's your METAR over there in Santa Ana? .050 at 13, gusting to 27. Good lord alive, that is bad. But that is normal as well. It is usually quite... I like how LAX winds are calm. No way. What about Long Beach? Long Beach winds are 070 at 12. Okay. I mean, the winds are usually pretty terrible over there. It's very windy usually. At night. During the daytime, it's usually a light breeze. Okay, we're 276 miles from the destination airport. That would be about 30 minutes. Land time, just over. It says about 40 minutes actually, but yeah, 40 minutes sounds about right. We'll go ahead and keep the speed up on the descent once we get to that point. I'm flying at Mach 0.8. Making decent progress toward Cartagena. Dylan is chilling in the background because he's Dylan. I wonder where Chuck is. Chuck usually joins these late night streams. Although it might be even too late for even him. What country is Cartagena? Cartagena's in Colombia. No, I'm not sure if it's Cartagena or Barranquilla. That's kind of pretty much the northernmost city in South America. That's like in actual South America. In like mainland South America. It's the northernmost major city. It's actually Barranquilla, but Barranquilla is just up the road from Cartagena. They're very close to each other. That Cartagena airport is in a terrible location, and I mean terrible. Does American still fly to Cartagena? They better. Actually, I think Spirit and Frontier or Spirit and JetBlue also fly there. So Atlanta. So Delta's resuming. Spirit flies from Fort Lauderdale and Orlando. JetBlue flies from Fort Lauderdale and JFK. Damn it, Vision. I have to check. What the hell is it? It's a picture of your phone with your fucking hair in the background. Sure, why not? Why not? Why not like it? There you go. KLM flies Cartagena. It flies to Cartagena, which is interesting. Air Europa starting flights, apparently. They hope to, at least. You're welcome, Vision. American flies from Miami. Who flies to Barranquilla? American is resuming flights from Miami. Spirit flies to Fort Lauderdale. There you go. American Airlines. The world's greatest airline. Hello, Fudd. What happened to the city of Everett? What do you mean, what happened to it? You should fly Wingo. I should fly Wingo. That's a great idea. I don't know what route to fly Wingo on, but I should fly them at some point. Was it scrapped or put in a museum? Which one's City of Everett? Which plane is it? Is it a 747? It's that first one, isn't it? Seven four seven 100. Yeah, it's in a museum. It's in the Everett Museum, I think. The Boeing facility in Everett. Or is it in the Boeing facility in Painfield? I don't remember which one, but... Or, no, it's not in Renton. I don't know. But it's preserved, though. It's not scrapped. Caracas to Bogota. Fucking Caracas. Caracas, Venezuela. Does Wingo even fly to Caracas? Highly doubt that they would. Actually, they do. Strange. Ridiculous place in a ridiculous crisis. The last flight to go was pretty much was American from Miami, from Caracas internationally. Well, I mean, they're probably coming back by now. Actually, no, their crisis is still ongoing. Yeah, I see that. The Colombians and the Venezuelans, they're like brothers. The Venezuelans in their crisis, so they have a crisis, so the Colombians are helping their brothers out in Venezuela. That's why that route exists, probably. Still, even though there's a fucking major ass, everything's going wrong in Venezuela. Dylan, did you know about that?
Nope.
I'm not surprised.
And I'm not worried about it. So
Me neither. It's not my problem. What happens in Venezuela? Ecuador, Venezuela, Colombia. What about them? There's a hell of a lot of oil in Ecuador, or in Venezuela mostly. But in this part of South America, there's a lot of oil. It's the shield. I forget what the shield is called. I think it might just be called the Guyana Shield, where there's a lot of oil. Or I mean, in that general area. One time they tried to unite and form Gran Colombia. Of course they did. I mean, Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela, you can tell that they're very close. You can tell from their flags even that they're very close to each other. But they are very friendly with each other. Of course, Colombia and Venezuela have another problem that they have to deal with. We should all probably know what that is. Dylan doesn't, because Dylan has no idea what the hell we're talking about. When are we getting a face? Never. Never ever. 1 billion subs. There you go. 1 billion. So tell all of your friends about it, and then you'll get it eventually. And once you've told 1 billion of your friends. There's massive mountains to the north, or to the west. Why? Because it's too much logistics to do a face reveal anyway. Alright, we're starting to near the top of the descent. I'm gonna go use the bathroom as normal, even though I really don't have to, but I'm already tired enough, so I don't want to have another thing to worry about when we're landing in zero visibility without an ILS approach into Cartagena, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. When you fly to Europe or a long haul to Europe, Maxime, actually I was thinking of doing that tomorrow, but I don't know yet. We'll see. I fly in Europe all the time though. I mostly fly in Europe, most of my flights are in Europe. But I don't know when I'm gonna do a long haul. Vision says, do your ancestors come from a European country? My dad does, so. And you know I speak Finnish. At least I think you do. At least I think you know, I mean. What is the, SKCG? There's no charts I can find online, I can guarantee you that much. Yes, Vision. Oh, this is great. Let's do a VOR approach for runway 01. In inches? Yeah, I know. Mine's longer, so that's interesting. Anyway, that's beside the point. The only chart I could find is for the VOR approach. I won't. Are any US airlines having any signs of collapsing? Nope, none of them. Not a single one of them. Damn it, Vision. You and your measuring.
Devin?
I don't know. Okay, 112 points. Okay, you know what? Let's go into here, and instead of the RNAV, let's do the VOR for runway 01. Because that's the only one I could find a chart for. Sublo to Urgeb. Sublo Ugreb. Damn it, Vision. That's for your woman to worry about, not me. I figured out her name, but I forgot it by now. It wasn't too hard to figure out. It was on your story, by the way. Alright, let's see here. Starting the descent. What was the QNH in Cartagena? Damn it, do I have to put it into here? METAR, SKCG. No, Vision, I'm not. And you know that. Two 9.80. Yep. 29.80. Temperature of... It doesn't have her name though. Yeah, but I'm... hold on. I'll look at it. 27020 at 07. 020 at 07. The decision height is ridiculous. MDA is 886 straight in landing. It's 890 for both actually, pretty much. 890 is the MDA. Does the ToLiss take the MDA now? I'm not sure, because apparently they updated it so it does, but I don't believe a word people say nowadays anyway. So there you go. Wonder what the X stands for in LAX. Okay, so the port of LA used to be LAX, or is LAX, and it involves the port of LA. I forget what it is exactly, to be honest. Damn it, you removed that thing where I found it. I don't know. I give up with it. Alright, well, I'm not dealing with that right now. I can look into that later. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. How long is the runway? 8530. And that's gonna increase the workload. This is why you need an adequate rest before you fly a massive plane with hundreds of people and that costs tens or hundreds of millions of dollars. Is so that you don't crash it due to fatigue. This is also why there's 2 pilots instead of just 1. And people are talking about how the 737 MAX is an unsafe plane. Well, imagine these are probably the same people that are for 1 pilot planes. And that is stupid. I would never ever want to see a 1 pilot plane or a 0 pilot plane. What do you think, Dylan? Dylan?
Yeah.
What do you think of a 1 pilot plane or a 0 pilot plane? Like a commercial plane?
No.
No.
What do you think?
I agree. No. Fod says he loves how Garuda got an 8 out of 10 and Malaysian got a 6 out of 10 on their customer rating on Skytrax. That is the most bullshit ass stupid thing is Skytrax. It's the most bullshit ass dumbest thing in the world. Dylan, do you think Sri Lankan is an underrated airline? Dylan,
It's taking me off the airline.
of course. Do you think Sri Lankan should fly to the US?
I don't think. Not even in the future.
No, there's not enough demand. There's like
The
2.
other thing is, even if they started it, the problem is like,
The
like,
range?
it's not a range. It's like customers doesn't feel good in that aircraft
No, that's true.
because it doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything else. Just movies other that's it.
I see. Would you rather see Sri Lankan fly to the US or an American airline fly to Sri Lanka?
Mm.
Because if there were an American airline that flew to Sri Lanka, it'd probably be American because one world.
Yeah, probably.
But is it shorter from Colombo to go to New York or to Seattle?
I think Seattle is closer.
You think so? Okay then. Okay, so Vision, what have you been up to today? You must know about this. This is the most important question. Sitting. That's good. What else have you been up to? Standing. Good. That's very good. Have you also been laying and eating and breathing and walking? Probably. If you want to fly to Indonesia from the US, do you have to make a stopover in Japan and switch planes? Yes, you do. And that is usually what I do. Stop in Tokyo. Yes, you see, Vision, I figured out your daily routine. You sit, you stand, you sleep, you eat, you lay, you shit, you pee, I don't know what else you do. But all of this, not necessarily in that order, but you do all of this every day. I missed breathe as well, and walk, I think. It's a weird order. It's not the, yeah, it's not the right order, exactly. You see, the order I do it is first I shit, and then I don't know what I do after that, and then I sleep, and then I eat, and then after eating, then I wake up, and then I walk, and then I sit, and then I lay, and then I stand, in that order. And then I pee, and then I breathe after doing all of this. That's when I breathe. You don't wipe? Well, no, that comes automatically with the shit part. Uh, uh, I thought that we would. Well, actually, no. Never mind. You don't take anything for granted in this stupid thing that I don't even know what we're on about anymore. Alright, they want us down to 3,000 feet. Just start the descent now and turn on the seatbelt sign. Vision, you do know what happens when you eat shit, right? You do know that there is a disease that occurs when you eat shit. Dylan, do you know what that disease is?
Nope.
Really? You don't know the disease that happens when
No.
you eat shit? When you eat feces?
Nope.
It's called cholera.
What?
It's called cholera.
Hmm.
You know what
Sounds
cholera
very
is,
good.
don't you?
Nope.
Damn it, you guys. Where's flight surgeon when you need him? He'd explain to you everything about cholera.
What?
It happens when you eat
Who's the
shit.
doctor?
Usually the shit is in drinking water, and then you drink the shitty drinking water, and then you die of cholera. But Lardo would know what cholera is because Lardo is Lardo. He didn't know about a minor disagreement in the 1860s. Then again, you don't either, but you don't learn about that. Vision better know about a minor disagreement in the 1860s. Fod, it is 2 a.m. here, so that's why Flight Surgeon's not here. He is asleep. He has been asleep for well over an hour. You drink your piss too. Drinking your piss, you get some sort of medical. It's unhealthy. It's not recommended, but it is not dangerous. You don't die from drinking piss, but it's not very healthy. That's consuming urine, but consuming feces is much more dangerous. That being said, dogs, for example, eat their own shit sometimes. You eat your semen too. No, that's what your woman's supposed to do. That's not even dangerous at all, actually, because you know why. Even Dylan knows why. Anouk definitely knows why. Anouk. Damn it, Vision. You see, you go to me for life advice. I don't know why, but that's what people in this community do. Or at least that's what they should do. If you need computer advice, you go to Dylan. If you need X-Plane advice, you go to Saturn. If you need medical advice, you go to Flight Surgeon. And if you need logical advice, you go to me. Or Flight Surgeon. Flight Surgeon works too. If you need stupid advice, you go to someone like NextGen. Because NextGen's gonna give you stupid advice.
Yeah, if you have any issues.
Yeah. You jerk it off every night. There you go. That's how you do that.
What? What's
Vi
that?
Vision, no, Dylan, look at what Vision asked in the chat, and you'll probably see what I'm talking about.
What is that?
Vision, you can't even, that's too small. Alright, we're passing through 20,000 feet. There's very tall mountains here in Colombia, which are definitely over 20,000 feet tall. We're getting 55 frames and we're streaming. This is actually amazing. Even for the ToLiss. The ToLiss has very good frames.
841.
There's a steak restaurant in Karawang that has two 737s as the area where you eat. Yeah, I've seen that. I've actually seen that. I've never eaten there. Actually, I've only ever once eaten at the steak restaurant in Indonesia. It was at Steak 21 in... Where was it? I think it was in Kota Casablanca. But I'm not sure. It was an underground... I think it had to be Kota Casablanca. That's the only mall I can think of that has such a big underground area. And Grand Indo does too, but it wasn't Grand Indo. Grand Indonesia. Altimeter was 2980. Whoa. $15,500 feet, 62 miles out of the airport. Seven 400. Nah. Alright, let's see here. We are getting close to Cartagena. There's a 727 following my route, actually, Bogota, El Dorado to Cartagena, Colombia. You know, I was thinking of flying that shitty X-Crafts today. Actually, the less shitty version of it, the E135. Actually, in SoCal. Well, from NorCal to SoCal. From Sacramento to Santa Barbara. Because there cannot be a more random and unreasonable flight than Sacramento to Santa Barbara. Except for Oakland to fucking... What's that fucking place called? It's in Yosemite Park. It's close to it, but I'm forgetting the name of the place. I don't even... There's a bunch of random flights in California. This is not good. You see this? You see we're in a cloud. I don't want to be in a cloud. I want to see stuff outside the window. And being in a cloud obscures that vision. You see what I did there? It obscures the vision. Yeah, it's very funny. Anyway. Damn it, Dylan. How was a nuke?
Yes, good.
Is he in your... What is he? He's in your university, right?
Yeah.
Is he in your computer science class?
Yeah.
Is that where he's learning to code a program that does VR porn?
No, I don't know. He needed.
What does the professor think of it? He likes it, I bet. That's something the professor would like. He gets to relax with it. Lion Air 747 is also being turned into a restaurant. Of course it is. Lion Air and it's one stupid 747 that it's always had. Up until recently when they got rid of it because they replaced it with a bunch of A330s. That freaking airline. Vision would love a nuke's invention, wouldn't he? Vision loves stuff like that. No, let's just go direct to Cartagena. Shit. Lion just improved their fleet by adding more planes, but doesn't bother improving their service. Of course. Actually wants me at 5,000 feet by the Cartagena VOR. So that means we can calmly descend. At 2,000 feet per minute now from 7,400 feet and turn right now. Heading of 344. And go direct to the Cartagena VOR. Let's try that. No. Actually, no, left turn direct. Let's do it left turn. It still absolutely insists that I do a right turn. FF01. Fuck, that's the one 9 miles away. Okay, we're 25 miles out now. We're ready to go. Flight attendants, please be seated for landing. Harmless spoilers. Bit of a kerfuffle there, kind of messed up a little bit. Didn't realize how close we were to the airport. Because the thing wanted me to do 4 loop-de-loops over here. OSC fly over your house every day, or military planes, Batik, City Link, and other random domestic flights to and from Halim. Damn it, Halim. Let's give it flaps 1. 3,200 feet at Cartagena. "55 frames per second. We're about to get 60 frames here. This fucking shit is ass. The fucking cloud cover over here. We will not be landing if this is the condition that we're gonna have to be landing in. I heard Indonesia's Air Force are getting Su-57s. Damn, not bad. Shit, we gotta slow the fuck down. Go flaps 2 and... slow down to 170. It's 142 is the, shit. Arm the spoilers. Now I need to already be doing a left turn in. Alright. Bit of a kerfuffle there on the approach. Luckily there's nobody here, but I mean if there were somebody here then they'd probably guide us down and try to assist us in getting down safely. I'm a bit low, I'm trying to get something. Have you flown with the Legion? Never. Never flown with the Legion, never want to either. Alright, let's go direct to there. Flaps 3. Let's lower the landing gear. Well, that's the runway over there. Alright, flaps are at full, landing gears down. We're configured really early, but I wanted to be on the safe side today. Damn it, Lardo. You just had to see my landing, didn't you? The weather here is ass. The visibility's terrible. Well, it's not terrible. The visibility's fine, but it's okay. The runway's over there. It's a VOR approach, but I stuffed it because I was too high. So I ended up doing my own loop-de-loops. The runway's right there. We're way too high, according to the damn thing. What was our approach again? It's approach speed 142, so let's slow down to 145 knots now.
2,500.
We're already fully configured because I wanted to be configured early because I had no idea what the hell is going on over here. Alright, flight attendants, sit down for landing. Weather's getting even worse here. It's doing that X-plane thing where somehow the weather can get even worse here.
2,000.
I'm still 4 whites. Once took Batik Air's headsets, of course you did. I've taken airline headsets before though, it's not that big a deal. Alright, let's get ready on the rudders. Go around procedures to go direct back to the Cartagena VOR, which is about 12 miles before the airport. 12 or 14 miles before the airport itself. And there's the wind shear. Well, there's a fucking tree there before the runway. I gotta remember that one. I don't know. It's fucked up is what it is.
Sure.
Minimum. We're way past minimum, by the way. It never gave us a minimum. I have to, it didn't take the MDA. I have to put in the decision height.
0, 1.
Or actually, no, it doesn't say it. Does it? Because it's a minimum descent altitude. It's not a decision height.
500.
Fucking idiots in Cartagena didn't chop down those trees, but that's probably just X-Plane being stupid. Give him a trim here today.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. Long landing.
I know.
Long landing. 1,800 meters. Remaining. 1,500 remaining.
You can't blame me for that float because of those trees. Absolutely slam on the brakes. Okay, we're coming. This plane stops on the dime on manual braking, so we're good. We're definitely good.
600 remaining.
Sliding all over the place though. Nice and twitchy. Thanks, Lardo. Those. Oh my god, this plane is way too twitchy. The nose wheel steering is way too twitchy. But thank you, Lardo. Alright, we can turn those guys on. Fucking hell, man, this thing. It just twitches everywhere you go. Alright, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cartagena. The local time in real life is probably around 3 a.m. The local time in the sim is nowhere near that. It's, I think,
On runway. 1.
about 12 p.m. Alright, we can go ahead and clean up the airplane and everything. Damn trees got in the way again. Just like they did in Tegucigalpa. Airport looks like it's in the middle of a jungle. It really does. This Cartagena airport is in the middle of a jungle, it looks like. What did SimToolkit Pro say the landing rate was? 103, not bad. Current flight, we gotta end the flight. Okay. Let's make sure that we're still taxiing here in the correct direction. Alright, just gotta turn off those guys, turn that guy off. We can go ahead and go standby from here. There's no real taxiway here in Cartagena. I mean, there's the ramp over there. I guess we just turn off the runway wherever the hell we please. Say here. It is really just a patch of asphalt in the middle of some trees. Dylan, did you see the landing?
Hmm?
Did you see the landing?
Nope.
I'm not surprised. Dylan wouldn't
I'm doing
want to see.
something.
Where exactly do we park? Just one runway. Yes, just one runway. We'll take gate 6. I don't know. Doesn't matter, I guess. It's just that these parking, it's just weird. How the hell do flights from, like, America land here? No, but I mean, like, how the hell does KLM fit a 777 in here? Or a 787? But they used to fit a 777 in here. Damn it, Vision. Alright, we're just gonna park here. I don't care that much. How busy this airport is. It's a decently busy airport. I think it's the 3rd busiest airport in the country, or the 4th busiest at the very least, in Colombia. And they get flights from several US destinations, and they get KLM flights from Amsterdam. So they're not like a terrible place. But I mean, look at this place. Like, no disrespect, but the airport is ass. Which one's my stop bar? None of them, of course. Yep, KLM flew a 777, but now they fly 787s here. Alright, park and brake. We're good to shut down. Whoops, seatbelt sign can come off. All of the lights can come off. We can go ahead and get our ground handling, folks. There you go. Ground handling folks are coming up. And they're in the Avianca livery. Excellent. How the hell did they fit a 777 into here? I have no idea. And those trees cannot be there in real life. I mean, these are actually a safety hazard. They're massive. There's no way those are there in real life. And where does the 777 park? It has to be gate 11 or 10. Or 11 alpha. I don't know, but somewhere over here it has to be. Because these gates are not big enough. This is a strange airport, but hey, we got it down safely in one piece. Barely. We're not going to open the doors because we got to run replays and it's the middle of the night as well. I got to see what Sim Toolkit Pro gave the landing. Also got to disconnect from the network. There you go. Disconnected. Beep beep. Minus 103. 1.47 G minus 103. 133 knots. Not bad. It was quite a float, which was fair enough. It was, and but that was mostly because of those trees. I came in a little bit high to avoid them, so naturally would float down quite a bit of the runway. All in all, it was a decent landing. I would apparently there was a centerline deviation of 15 feet. Which was probably about accurate. Alright, let's do some replays. Frames instantly jumped up to 70. That's very good. Very good frameage. Damn it, Vision. You and your falling asleepness. You and your tiredness. That is a massive mountain right there. Like, I mean massive. Try flying to Centanani. There are no walls to block people going near the runway. Of course not. I'm not surprised. Centanani. Actually, I want to watch that again to see if we got close to clipping those trees. We did get very close, but we could have gotten a little bit closer even. You can see we're very high because of them. Nothing we could do about it. Also a bit off center. A bit more of a float than probably would have wanted to though. Wanted to have though, but it was still technically decent center line. The main landing gear were technically within the center line, barely. Very interesting. Very, very interesting experience coming into here, into Cartagena. So that's what Cartagena is known for right there. That's the port of Cartagena. And there's the downtown. And then here's a bunch of massive buildings. It's a massive city actually. Not as big as Barranquilla though. Which is just up the coast. South American airports are weird. Yep. Yep, thank you, Lardo. Good night. See you tomorrow, man. See you tomorrow. It's technically today, though, but whatever. Damn it, Lardo. I like how he woke up just to see me land. That's dedication. I don't know if he woke up, well, he must have woken up for unrelated reasons, and then he just saw me landing, and he was like, yes, I'm gonna watch this. Was technically still within the touchdown zone, luckily. Bit right at the center line, but hey, it is what it is. Those damn trees, man, pissing me off. They aren't being cut down. I gotta complain to the local government here. They cut down these trees. Someone asked me, is it bad to kill a cat? What did you answer? Yes? You better have answered yes. Wait. Yeah, this is sad. Okay, ToLiss really needs to fix this. Look at this. I moved the nose gear to the left. Oh, actually, no. Was it rudder or nose gear? If it was rudder, then it's fine. Never mind. Actually, never mind. I'm stupid. I kicked the rudder over to the left, not the nose gear. So it's fine. Because the nose gear was on the ground yet. So I kicked the rudder a bit more than I probably should have. At least that got it back on the center line. This tower view is ass. It's really bad. I don't know how the hell a 777 could land here with these trees. I mean, look at this. Look at these trees right here. So they're not there in real life, obviously, because that's literally the biggest safety hazard ever. Next to a fucking mountain over here. That's the only thing that would be a bigger safety hazard. Surely those trees are just a hazard. Seriously, those trees are just a hazard. Yeah, those trees are a hazard. Pretty nice landing. It is in the middle of a jungle, though, this airport. Maybe I should have landed on 1-9, but the winds were definitely in the favor of 0-1, though, so... whatever. I'm thinking too much into it. They're just there, but they're not as tall as an X-plane. These trees... There are trees there, but they're just not as tall as an X-plane. Okay. I mean, having little shrubs there is fine, and having short little trees is fine, but these trees are massive. The X-plane should really fix that, because it's here, and then there's also the same problem in Tegucigalpa. It's... well, I don't know. What can you do about it? It isn't as big of a problem here, because you can float down more of the runway. And it isn't a complicated approach procedure. But that's going to do it for this stream, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I got to thank Fod, Lardo, Vision, Maxim Petrov, let's see, Global Aviation, Bengar, what is this guy's name? Bengachari Didik Yoandri Call Wa. What's up is that number. And Sammy for joining the stream chat. Who the fuck is that? Bengachara Didik Yoandri Call What's up? I don't know. Whatever. It's beside the point. I gotta thank all of you for joining the stream chat. I gotta thank Dylan for being in the voice chat, even though he didn't actually say anything. Damn it, Dylan.
Thank you.
Alright. Yep. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.